Okay, so before we broke off for you to do the shot, you were telling me about the superstar experience and how you can't really tell anyone what it's like, right?
Because I also don't know
No, you
what it
know,
is
it's
like.
your
No,
life.
you can't. You can't. It's not very explainable, to be honest. I mean,
Sure.
I can be modest and say it's a regular life. It's very normal, but obviously it's not normal.
Is it always enjoyable though? Or does it ever get exhausting?
No, there's no other place I'd rather be. Yeah, I'm very clear about this. Um, I mean, I don't think about it. I don't get depressed. I don't get nightmares that what if I wasn't a star anymore? Never have, because like we decided 21 years ago, I believe that this is going on. And, for 25 years, if it goes on, then what is there to check? You're cross-checking. But no, I love being loved. I love being a big star. I love being in the public eye. I love being criticized. I love being controversized. I love being Shah Rukh Khan.
You know, a couple of years ago, I was listening to Javed Saab at the Jaipur Lit Fest, and he was talking about lyrics, and he said this. He said, "माफ करना, लेकिन तहजीब थोड़ी कम हो गई है हमारे गानों में." And I felt like it's not just Ghana; it's everything. You know, in life, तहजीब थोड़ी कम हो गई है. I mean, you just look at sort of the public discourse, the kind of slanging matches on social media. You know, when two films release, it just gets ugly. I mean, why this lack of tehzeeb?
I'll tell you, we haven't lost respect for the other. We've just lost self-respect. It is very strange. You know, there were things I would not hear or say when you're talking about public slanging and the way people talk. How can a self-respecting person speak this?
Yeah.
It's not whether I respect you or not. That's okay. I don't
Right, that's
respect you.
secondary.
Secondary.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't respect myself. How do I get up in the morning after having spoken like this about someone in the night? I think we're just losing self-respect and dignity. I mean, you know, just because we say, "You go, girl," say what? Yo, woohoo! I mean, we are making exclamation. We are expressing ourselves in exclamations now, and exclamations are actually shocking alphabets or whatever they're called. You know, it's like we put exclamations. Then we have become a whole society. And I'm not cribbing. It's beautiful. But we just become a whole set of people who speak to each other in exclamations. And exclamations somehow are always rude. I think, you know, huh? What? Oh, woohoo! Say what? Come on, man! Yo, whoa! It's this no longer bravo, bravo, bravo. I mean, like, you know, yeah, and I just feel we need to respect ourselves a little more.
But you think it's because bad behavior gets attention, and people now everybody wants to be in
I
sort
think
of
people mistake honesty, bad behavior for honesty. I'm saying it like it is. No, it's not like this. Give it a thought, man. Maybe it's not like this. I read somewhere one of the gentlemen, one of our colleagues working with us, somewhere started writing some really strange things about my colleagues, Batsab and Karan. Used to work with us. We love him, singer. He writes some strange stuff and मैं सच बोलता हूँ. No, no. You know, saying it like it is not being rude. You're mistaken. And it's sad because then I find people retaliating. You know,
yeah, it
and
just
then-
goes
and
on.
then some regular guys, the normal person also starts. And I like tell them, come on, no, let it be. It actually is honest to God. Whenever I've done it, I apologize. Whenever I've had an outburst, I'm really apologetic. I'm really apologetic to myself and to the world for setting a bad example. And this is no justification. And this is no excuse. But all of that builds up sometimes as a public figure. And it comes out in that one little incident. And then, yeah, you are retarded and you're supposed to be mad and you're supposed to be pompous and you think you're a big star. There's no excuse. No excuse. I should not even do it then. You know, you need to, I guess, take some Rosa, some calming medicine. Yeah, do something, man. I think I should be on Restyle all the time.
Meditate,
Yeah.
practice mindfulness. You know,
I should really. I think very often that I should learn cooking, gardening. So I'm trying to learn Italian food. Tonight was for pasta. Let me see if I can attempt it. Honestly. Honestly.
really?
I swear, I want to learn Italian food. I want to cook Italian.
Why? Just sort of as a
Yeah,
as
let me
a
clarify on your program, it's not because of my political affiliation. I want to cook Italian. I think it's very sexy.
it
I
is.
think, you know, just
Listen, any man who cooks is sexy.
and
Yeah.
I've got all the other sexy qualities.
Correct.
You know that, right? So I have a tattoo now. So I want to wear an apron and you know, put some wine and drink from it and cook food. I know it's very sexy, but I want to do it for my kids. I want to do the pizza like this. There's a lady here, Letty. She's teaching me. So I learned it also for about 5 days, but I've forgotten now. When my shoulder was broken, so I took the time off and did. But I really want to do that and learn 10 songs on a guitar to sing to every woman in the world, whoever she is, whatever age she is, whatever stage of life she is. I want to know 10 songs to sing and a guitar. Open Jeep, Italian food cooking abilities,
That's it.
and looks I have. I just, I just need
So full seduction, right?
I'm a full package, man. Come on, I deserve to be a superstar. And I'm humble.
Exactly. What more can you want? You know, we're